You have done well to restore the Fountains of Dirge, but they cannot shield you fully. Not with the power I now control. This is nothing more than a dream, my pupil. I can do nothing here, but I can influence things. Do you remember your fellow students?
Mm-hmm. Oh, what are you going to do to them? Setting them on fire? They don't seem to be that bothered about it.
They certainly remember you. They remember how you left them to die.
Is this all you can summon, Lee? They were nothing to me.
They died, so there would be nothing holding you back. Their deaths ensured that you were properly motivated. Without you, they would still be alive.
Legendary strike.
Okay, so we got
You betrayed
Jinwoo,
us!
Student Lin, who I believe isn't actually dead, and Student Wen. Oh no, Lin's dead. Oh, yeah. I wonder if we hadn't saved that other one, the, what's her name? The Kea Min, whether it would be quite the way it is right now. Like whether we would have 4 against us. Yeah, Student Wen was the one who went to Two Brothers school. Lin was the one who hit on us, and Wu was the one we first had a thing against. Fight.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Impressive, but this was only a dream. You will not be so fortunate tomorrow.
Oh, okay. We hear the army down there? Yup. Oh wow, that's a lot of golems. Definitely more than we've dealt with before. Are they bringing siege engines? Got a couple of flyers we saw there as well. Yep, there they are. Well, that's not good.
You're awake! It sounds like the army is on the move. They're on their way up the mountain. Sky left a few hours ago. He said he was going to see how far up the mountain they had come. We haven't heard from him since, and I'm worried.
Look, he's back!
Oh, okay. Oh, looks like he's been hurt.
Well,
that's not
that's
good.
convenient for my nerves.
Sorry for being late.
Uh-huh. Why were you fighting them? We don't have time for mistakes.
Thanks, but this wasn't a mistake. Well, not a large one anyway. I went down the mountain to scout them out. I figured I could get a good estimate of how many were coming and get back here. It didn't work out like I planned. There are Lotus assassins by the score, and golems too. You didn't bury them all. They have a lot more. Imperial army flyers in the distance, too. They'll be here soon.
Bad,
Okay.
bad, very bad. What are we going to do? They'll be across the main bridge in no time.
Well, we destroy the bridge.
Yes, we must. The golems are not just the ones you saw before. Bigger ones, giants, siege golems.
Siege golems? Oh, I've heard of those. 30 feet tall and can throw an axe. Well, pretty darn far. I didn't have time to measure. Oh, they crush walls, too. It would be bad if they reached us. The casks I took off the Dragonfly would make short work of the bridge, though. A little fire, and whoosh, earth meets sky.
You will need someone to keep any advanced Lotus assassins away from you. I will accompany you.
No, it's too dangerous for just one person. I'll go as well.
Okay, so this is, we have to choose one to lead. So we're going to say, Princess, take Dawnstar and protect Kang.
Of course. Dawnstar, a chance to prove your worth to me. You too, Kang.
Yes, Princess.
But what about the rest of us? Why just send them? Why are we sitting here holding our... Oh, I get it. They're coming here too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Who? The Lotus Assassins? But they'd have to fly to get past the wall, and the winds are too strong.
Hundreds may die in crashes, but a few will get through. Do you really think Death's Hand minds such losses?
I will hold the area around the temple. Everyone else just stare at my way.
Kang, old friend. I'd like to borrow a few of your marvelously explosive casks. I have something special in mind for any assassins who breach our lines.
What? Yes, whatever you want. I have enough on my mind. During the night, I made some, reinforcements to the marvelous dragonfly. I don't sleep much, you see, ever. Anyway, I doubt we could escape, but we can make a dent.
A short run in the flyer to take the brunt of their advance. It might be a worthwhile mission, or it might be suicide.
Well, what isn't these days? It's not necessary. I leave the decision to our illustrious leader.
Well, of course we're going to go on the Marvelous Dragonfly. Yeah. We'll salt the bridge after.
Yes, that's the way! I knew you'd be up for it. Off we go. Everyone be ready for our return.
Yep.
Make every
more
shot
Marvelous
count.
Dragonfly.
We'll need the help.
Radiant, definitely will take that. Yeah, we'll take Consume Spirits, definitely. And then probably Dragon's Wrath. Okay. So I can't remember how to use these. There we go, that's it. Right. We don't actually have enough chi to use any others, but that's fine. At least we start at level 2, I believe now. It's nice. My favorite kind of area. We do more damage with level 3 though, but you have to keep clicking. It's a little bit annoying. Here we go, we'll get it. Keep killing these guys, keep killing these guys. Fairly simple task. There we go, just keep killing the mine droppers. Ooh, not close enough to get the health. Oh well. Ooh, okay, explosions everywhere. Explosions absolutely everywhere. Oh, get that. Right. We have enough chi if we wanted to use Consume Spirit again. Which we did use, but it didn't kill anything. It's fine. Right, keep going. Keep killing these things, keep killing these things. Still have Consume Spirit up. We'll use quickly, grab a little bit of health. Oh wow, one just went straight into us there. Right. Yeah, that's annoying.
Careful now, you'll dent something.
Right, Dragon's Wrath? We don't have enough to use it. Okay, we have to fight this boss properly. Okay. That's not good. No, we don't have enough to use Radiant Aura either. Okay, we killed it. Mission complete. We did it. No problem. Not even slightly worried. Not at all. We received Spirit's Calling, a new ability.
Well flown and fought. It didn't stop them, but that black eye will make them think twice about our resolve. Now, back to bringing down the bridge.
You better have enough explosives left. Dawnstar and I can't hold them off forever.
Are you sure I shouldn't just charge the main gate? They wouldn't be expecting that.
Unexpected acts are not always successful acts.
You have a narrow understanding of success in battle, bun man. Must be your small head.
We'll destroy any who oppose us.
Ha ha ha! So we shall. Blood will flow like wine, and then wine will flow like blood. That is my great wheel of life.
I don't like these odds, but death is not as final for me as it is for you, so how do I care?
It looks like we won't have long to wait. Kang better keep his mind on his task at the bridge, or this will be a short last stand.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. I sense something.
Uh-huh.
Time is better spent doing than talking.
You didn't see? One of the spirit monks was right there. He stayed behind to tell me that there were hidden treasures still left in Dirge.
Mm-hmm.
I saw nothing. Are you sure you didn't hit your head when you crawled out of the dragonfly?
Make light of it if you want, but he said that we should search Dirge. The magic that restored the temple also destroyed spells that cloaked chests hidden in the ruins. The monks used these chests to hide treasures, including powerful weapons. They didn't want them to fall into the Emperor's hands. He said that one was nearby. Maybe we can find it before we reach the bridge. Lead on.
Okay. Well, one advantage of having played through this before, is I know exactly where it is. The hidden weapon. It is over here, I believe, behind the fountain. There we go. Found it. Receive the style blade of the broken burrow. Or broken bow? Anyway, it's a weapon style. I think it auto-equips as well. Yeah. Auto-equips. Cool.
I have to wedge the casks of dragon powder under the bridge. The Lotus assassins are sure to come up that pass any minute. Keep them from this end of the bridge.
Okay.
Here they come! Hold them off! I only need a minute!
Try not to break a nail, Princess.
I love how catty they are towards each other. Put it nicely. Right, so let's kill these ones. Right, so, yeah. Let's wait for them to spawn in. There we go. Much easier once they've spawned in to kill them. Oh. Probably should have destroyed that cask. Just keep Kang safe. Wait for more to come. 20 more seconds of this. Wait for them to come closer. Yeah. Gotta wait for them to spawn in. A little bit of an odd fight, but... Right. There we go. 0.
Nuts and bolts! One of the fuses came loose. I need another minute. Or 2.
Alright. Well, we'll hold them off for another minute. I think that the weapon we found pretty much just kills everything in one hit, which is good for us, really. It is a really odd fight how they kind of spawn in. Keep holding them off. There we go. We're protecting Kang. Kang just runs into fireballs every now and then. Ah, okay. Let's see if I could the power attack did anything fun. It doesn't look like it. And we did it.
It's done! Get away before it explodes! The fuse is a short one!
That sounds like a very sturdy bridge before Kang got to it.
It will stop the main force, but flyers don't stop at bridges. Our friends at the temple may have only gained a few minutes.
Did they not just knock one of the siege golems over and just walk over on top of it? Like, it's pretty much the right height. Doesn't seem like it would take too long for them to get over here. Oh well. Let's head back. It was nice being Salt Fox for a while. But now, I believe we're not Silk Fox anymore.
Damn it, they've given us a few minutes already. Dawnstar and the Princess did their job too well. That's better.
Just shut up and get ready.
Now that's a big one. Finally, a worthy fight.
And we get to play as the Black Whirlwind. I believe in this corner we'll get a new weapon. Perfect. Now, there is a bit of trivia I can tell you about this fight, which I think you might find quite interesting. If you get to 100 kills of these little assassins here, you get a little pop-up notice that just says, "Go kill the golem already." Or at least I think that's what it says. I think it's quite cool. Anyway, we'll fight these things. We meant to. Oh, I think we're meant to have Chi Strike mode on. Yeah, and then the wine, which How is throwing, will charge our Chi. There we go. Okay, heal. Oh wow, that golem just took out his own side there. Roll. Back up so we can get the actual chi there. I think it might also give us like health ups if we do it. Right, keep hitting them. Do some backflips. Grab the wine. And then just keep killing them. Right. I'm on Golem. We got ya. One more hit. We got it down. Now we just need to kill the rest of the Lotus Assassins. There we go. Untold Slaughter.
I think we should go back to the temple. And quickly, before those flyers drop more Lotus Assassins.
More is good. Let them come.
But we'd be safer in the temple.
We're safer if I destroy the enemies they send. I prefer an active defense.
Okay. We received the Maker's Bane and Placid Gugio, which is the weapons that we found. Now I think we just have to head up to the temple. There we go.
That racket is distracting me from the cries of my enemies. Sky better have a good reason for ringing that bell.
Yeah, hopefully. You keep the assassins busy here. I'll go to the temple.
I won't stop until they're ankle deep in blood. Head first.
Okay.
Come to my axes, all of you.
Well.
Good, you are here. The trap is set, the signal's sent. It's all up to you now.
Sky, what have you done?
Easy. I know this looks bad, but trust me, you'll like what I have to say. I hope. I was approached, once or twice. The Lotus Assassins offered much, even the chance of returning my daughter. But I assure you, I did not plan to betray you. You showed me that the world, my life, is not as pointless as I once thought. My daughter is long dead. Their offer only shows how desperate you have made them.
If you turn them down, then why are they still going ahead with this plan?
I let them think I agreed, but hear me out. I couldn't risk that someone else in the group was also tempted. They might tell Death's Hand the plan was discovered. This is a chance to isolate the leader of the troops. Death's Hand thinks that he and a group of assassins will enter the temple unopposed. But I have a surprise. I set traps. Remember how I asked Kang for some of his explosive casks? The assassins will be destroyed, and Death's Hand will be yours alone.
Oh, okay. Why not just blow them all up, Death's Hand included?
From what I have seen, he is stronger than that. If he is damaged by the blast, good. But you are the one meant to fight the power behind him. He's an arrogant one. I doubt he'd consider the possibility that my loyalty to you would be stronger than my fear of him. The bell was the signal. He'll be here.
Okay.
Thank you for this opportunity, by the way. I could never face Death's Hand myself, but I want to make him pay for thinking I would be so weak. Use my daughter against me, will he? Make him hurt.
Very good, Sky. You have proven a useful tool.
Guess again, you slab of rot. That should soften him up. I may not be able to fight him while I'm wounded, but at least I did this. I'll go warn the rest.
Okay. Hopefully we get a chance to save.
You have a better grip on your fellows than my master thought. The plight of a dead child is difficult motivation to resist.
I will surprise you in many ways, Prince Kin.
That name means nothing. I am the will of the Emperor. I am Death's Hand. Sun Li commands that you die. I must obey.
Okay.
The will of the Master guides me. The strength of the dragon empowers me. I cannot be defeated. I must obey.
You have lost too much. I have lost too much to you and your master. No more.
You know nothing about me, about what I endure. Your fists will not defeat me, not while I must obey.
Okay, no save. Okay, guess we just gotta beat him. Let's just beat him then. Over the top. Keep going for him. Don't give him a second to get prepared. Turn on Chi Strike for some extra damage. There we go. Back over. Keep hitting. Just don't give him a moment to even think about being doing anything else. He's healing. That's not good. You know what we need? Golem form. This really doesn't seem to do that much damage, to be honest with you. Well, not to him. He must have a lot of health. And our sword must do much more than I think it does. Oh, we'll keep hitting him. Yes, we got him. I hope we stay in golem form for the rest of this. Oh, I got a save in. Good.
You refuse to see it, don't you? You must know who Death's Hand is by now, but what he is defies you, defies your skill. He is more than Sun Kin ever was. Sun Hai linked him to the stolen power of the Water Dragon, and bound him to my armor to taunt me, an unrelenting, unbeatable force that wore the face of my betrayal. Now he is mine.
I have learned much, Lee. Most of it I have learned. I am tired of talking.
Have my words so injured you in the past? There was no malice in my use of your talents. You were merely a tool, your destiny a convenient path to power. I had no choice. My brother had no restraint. A world under his heel would be chaotic and violent. I will bring order. I will ensure that everyone is safe within their roles.
I learned of your family. Do you use them to justify this?
You claim intimate knowledge of me. I should have suspected that a journey through death would reveal many secrets, but your understanding is flawed. I am not here out of revenge. Sorrow at their deaths did not bring me here, but rather anger at my brother for destroying my possessions in so petty a manner. In the end, it changes nothing. I intend to make the Empire a better place. As a god, it will be a simple matter. Arise, Death's Hand! You are bound to this power, and you will not stop until this fool is dead.
You trained me. Would I fall to someone I've already defeated? I am a spirit monk.
You have learned much about your heritage as a spirit monk, but you missed the most important lesson. They are all dead. Their skill did not save them. Do you intend to rescue Death's Hand? Perhaps you think you can appeal to his conscience, to the remnants of kin that swim in that helmet.
I hadn't really thought about it, but now that you mention it, I think that seems like a good idea. I'll turn him against you and bind him to my will instead.
Will you? I wonder why you oppose me when you are so willing to assume my methods. Come then, pit your will against mine. Take him if you can.
Okay. Now we get into one of the tougher fights of the game coming up. Because once again, we don't play as ourselves, we play as Prince Kin. Now, we should be able to use much the same strategy that we used previously against Death's Hand. Just keep hitting him without letting him do anything. That's pretty much going to be our bread and butter. But if he hits us, we lose most of our health. So it's a difficult fight. Mainly because you have to be precise with your timings. And notice when he's going to get a swing in and just back off. Okay. Oh, we got a free hit there. See, he barely hit us there and we lost so much more of our health than he lost of his. Hopefully he doesn't have any chi to heal, but if he does, we've still got a little bit of chi for ourselves to heal. Alright, I think we got him. That was actually surprisingly easy. I may have overhyped that fight.
Enough! You have cut the strings to my puppet, but you will know defeat soon enough. I grow closer to the heavens by the minute. Take this corpse. See if you can throw away such a useful tool. I will face you at the height of my power, in the heart of my empire. Your master awaits you, child.
Please, let me rest. Let my spirit finally have some peace.
Oh no, no, no. We are very evil. Master Lee is right. Death's Hand is too useful to give up.
Do not step down that low road. This is a mockery of life. Step back from the path my brothers took, that I took.
Only a fool would throw away such a follower. Death's Hand will be mine.
Know this, spirit monk. You walk a path very near that of your master. Both lead to power, but the cost cannot be avoided. Know this, spirit monk. There are prices to pay.
Sure, whatever. I have never seen this before. Interesting. See what happens. Was that it? Just kind of a spirit punch? Oh, no, there's more. Oh, that is cool. we received Way of the Closed Fist, and we leveled up. Hey guys, I've got a new friend. I love how we're in sync when we walk.
I find this matter most unsettling.
What? He's a damn good fighter. Better to have him as an ally than an enemy.
He's not an ally, he's enslaved.
He is more useful the way he is. He did a great deal of damage. We could use him to repair it.
What is this? Plotting behind my back?
It is just a discussion about the presents you've introduced into the group.
An odd kind of trophy to collect. Very hard to display without reaction.
Is there some concern over my acquisition of Death's Hand?
I do not like what this means, especially for your ability to make it happen. I am also surprised that the princess has not stood up for her relative.
Let his spirit rot. It is not as if the honored Prince Kin did not earn his fate, much as Sky earned his.
I do not like that he is here. It seems cruel, even if he was our enemy.
Why did she bring up Sky?
Tools must be respected, but they are still just tools.
That could apply to any of us. That is why this is cause for concern.
Who does not want Death's Hand here? Out with it.
I cannot support this. His spirit should be allowed some peace. I can't follow you if you approve of this.
I don't care if he goes or stays, but the twisting of a man's soul should not be allowed.
Such a thing is not natural. I won't follow you if this continues. I'd rather face my wife again.
I demand loyalty. If you won't follow willingly, I will bind the dissenters.
Such binding holds the will of the victim. They are forced to obey your every whim, but they see themselves commit each act and can wail their shame. It could be used to shepherd spirits gone mad, but on the living it is sublime torture. Spirit monks were forbidden to indulge in such ways.
Another surprise from your time among the dead. You continue to be an extraordinary person.
Silk Fox is so good.
You would
She's
strip
so
away
into
my will?
the evil.
What is my loyalty worth if it is forced?
I could suffer the imprisonment of my body, but having my mind taken would be a horror. You know me. This would be unbearable. Won't you listen to reason?
I'm sorry it's necessary. Hold him. You can still object, but your body will obey. Hold him with the others.
If it must be done. Come on, let's get this over with so we can get to our next battle.
It would seem that the group is again of one mind.
Who cares what brings them to the front line, as long as they fight when they get there?
I trust there will be no more questions about my tactics.
What choice do I have? You have taken my will. I will follow you to the ends of the Empire, but it will mean nothing.
Pretty little thing, forced to see what it truly takes to attain power in this world. A tragedy I am lucky to witness.
I hold more pity than hatred for Death's Hand now. He endured this for 20 years.
It might not have been necessary if you had shown proper loyalty. Certain acts may seem unseemly, but we fight a greater evil.
A greater tragedy is how you have fallen. If you accept this, what of your beloved Empire? What will become of it when our leader's evil replaces Master Li's?
Suffer in silence. there is much to do before I even think of releasing you.
While I do not wish to take sides in the management of my fellows, I must agree that we need to move forward.
Emperor Sun Li is growing stronger. The water dragon is yielding more power to him than the previous tyrant ever managed to consume.
Well, I think we should speak to all of them before we leave.
A good idea. It will allow for some adjustments to the marvelous dragonfly. The landing here was rough. I will ferry whom I can for an initial assault. Give me a few moments. We will leave at your command when my work is done.
Okay. Well, the game is saving. First thing... Oh! Chapter 7. Wherein the cost of a war is tallied, a master is finally confronted, and the fate of an empire is decided. You have come far, from Borderland School to the ruins of Dirge, and now the fate of the empire depends on the decisions before you. Stung by the loss of Death's Hand and the defeat of his siege force, Emperor Sun Li readies your inevitable confrontation in the palace. Okay. Well, we have a level up. We're going to put it all into body. And of course, we're going to level up Jade Golem, because it's awesome. We'll take the damage increase. We're not going to go chi damage, we'll just leave it there. Legendary Strike, we have been using a bit of chi damage in that ability, so we could level up chi damage. There we go. Save changes, and we also got a technique, I believe. No, not a technique. It's an amulet, the Way of the Closed Fist. Plus 10 intimidation, plus 5 body, minus 5 spirit. Well, we're not going to take that because we don't really want it, but I believe we can speak to Zinbu, and he has some new things for us, yes. Path of the Warrior, Path of the Monk, and Path of the Scholar. So these all give plus 50 to a stat. Now, we don't have enough money for it yet, but we have a lot to sell. We have all of these gems to sell, so there we go. Sell them all very quickly. I believe it doesn't sell. You can't sell equipped gems, which is good. Saves us the problem of having to work out what gems are equipped or not. There we go. 72,000. We will of course buy the Path of the Warrior plus 50 health, and and the Warrior of the Unyielding Heart, another plus 7 health. Perfect. And we will leave the store. Look at that health bar. Glorious. Right. Other things that we need to do. We could change what follower is following us, because currently Death's Hand is here, and he has his attack is Fallen Blades.
Anything is better than waiting around in the camp.
Probably want the princess following us. Not that it matters too much. Let's speak to Death's Hand.
Your wish, master.
Is the spirit of Sun Kin still within you?
That weakling is not present. Allowing him to rejoin this body would have resulted in its destruction. You wisely chose otherwise.
Okay. If Kin is not present, what consciousness guides this body?
My will is my master's. Kin was pushed aside, forced to watch, as his form embodied the darkest wishes of Sun Hai, then Sun Li, and now you. I am a projection. I cannot exist without your evil.
Can you tell me anything of Master Li's plans?
I am a servant. I was told only enough to function as the leader of the Lotus Assassins. My every thought is an extension of my master.
Be ready for battle.
I am capable of nothing else.
Okay. Now we are going to switch just over for a second so that we can get a little talk with Silk Fox.
I have seen everything that I believe in torn apart, one after another. Hopefully it is all over soon. The Empire has suffered at the hands of fools for too long. Wait until they see the new Emperor I am bringing them. Sun Li is a fool. If a member of the royal family is to be enslaved in Death's Hand, he should at least be in competent hands. We will make things right. Tomorrow will bring a new rule. I know it.
Everyone will respect the power I bring.
For 20 years, a fool has misused a wonderful gift. If the opportunity to make use of that strength is given, I hope you make the right choice for the Empire and us.
I hope there will be time for us in all of this.
Let the heavens try and stop it. I doubt they have that power anymore.
I like the new Silk Fox. We have completely turned her to the dark side. Be ready, I will signal when we leave.
I will be ready. Don't worry.
She is completely corrupted. Hello, Wildflower.
No, I...
Ooh, that is getting a little
What
bit more
do you want? I owe you
frightening.
a great deal for freeing me. This body should serve well, as long as it lasts.
How do you think about the way things are progressing?
Death's Hand is an interesting acquisition. I look into him and see a void where kin should be. It's like staring into an abyss. Things go the way you want them to. It's not up to me to pass final judgment on your effectiveness.
Any advice for the coming fight?
I hope things are fairly clear to you by now. Either you or your master will fall. I recommend that you not let it be you.
Good advice. Be ready, we'll leave soon.
I'll be ready. Just be sure that you are.
Hey, how's things hanging?
While my duties don't seem to have changed much, I find this form of servitude even more degrading than the kind my gentle wife imposes. I am not alone in my own head. My every move is echoed in my mind by your approving or disapproving guidance.
I don't care about your concerns one way or the other.
I am beginning to recognize that. If there is nothing else, I must do what I can to ready everyone for the coming fight. Just as you would have it.
Okay. Where's Black Whirlwind? Oh, he's all the way back there. Okay. Hello.
The boredom was always greatest before the storm. Could we poke a stick in the eye of this little squall and get moving?
You have no concerns about my decision?
Good decisions win the battle. Bad decisions draw it out. Either way, I'll be on the field. Besides, this Death's Hand fellow seems fine to me. Hasn't touched my wine, and he fights well enough. As for this binding crap, I don't see how it changes anything. A body is a body in battle. If it can fight for you, who cares what it is?
He's a simple man, and I like the way he goes for it. Stay ready, friend. The final confrontation will come soon enough.
I always have my fists, so I'm always ready. If I lose those, I'll have bigger problems than missing a fight. Actually, better safe than sorry. Kang, make me a wine bowl I can hold with stumps.
Yours or someone else's?
Ha ha! Now that's the kind of idea I can get behind.
Yes, yes. Hello, Sky.
Please, I don't want to talk.
You don't have a choice. Look at me.
My head moves as you direct, but that makes you a master, not a friend.
I've learned to use my strength. Is that so bad?
You collar those who would be friends so that they have no chance to oppose you. That is not strength, that's fear. I do not know who you have become. When this is all done, will the people of the Empire recognize you as one of their own, or just another tyrant?
Silence. A hateful look for a moment, with no sounds or words. Just a second or two. Hey Dawnstar, what's up?
Don't look at me. It is bad enough I feel your will within my mind. I don't want to see your face.
You will see what I wish. Look at me.
My eyes may do as you command, but they will hold no affection for you.
Your childhood friend has grown strong. Is that so bad?
There is no strength in this. Only the most insecure leader would command such forced obedience. Are you so fearful of opposition? Poor child, grasping for control.
Well, I think it's time for you to be quiet as well. Dawnstar obediently remains quiet. Well, I think it's time for us to go. Isn't that right, Kang? Time for us to head to the Imperial Palace.
Hello. I suppose the marvelous dragonfly is ready. We don't have to worry about landing too many more times. Just make sure you are done talking to everyone. I lost the interior baffling, so you won't be able to hear a thing once we are in the air.
I'm ready to go. Call everyone to the flyer.
Oh, I think they know you are ready. Every eye is on you. Across the whole Empire, I think. We'll have to see if you are worthy of that gaze, All right, everyone in.